What is up, everybody? Hopefully you're having a good Monday night. Hopefully you had a good weekend as well. What did I did over the weekend? I saw Terminator Dark Fate with my father. It was actually pretty good. Believe it or not, that movie was actually pretty good. I was surprised. Granted, I did not hate part 3, Terminator 3. Mainly because of the female Terminator. But aside from that, I didn't mind. Yo! Seriously, freak. Thank you for the 31 months, Vendraco. And I got a freaking emote. What is this? Thank you, man. 31 months. Jesus Christ. That's like over 2 years. But yeah. What? Jail and 30, also and 30. I got another emote. Thank you, Couch Clock Christian, for the 6 months with Twitch Prime, man. I really do appreciate that as well. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Alright, so we're gonna be playing Gabriel Knight tonight. Sins of the Father. This music though. I don't remember what the hell we were doing. I wanna do this one first. Let's do this one. Oh, we're in trouble. We're in trouble how? I can't even remember what the hell I did. So we're playing as Gabriel Knight right here, and he's getting himself involved in voodoo murders. He's doing more investigation about it. He's an Arthur, and I should say author, and he was not an Arthur, he was an author. And he's writing about voodoos. But we find out that our father had these strange voodoo dreams, and so are we. And on top of that, there's voodoo murders happening in New Orleans, where we're at. So the more we dug into the voodoo murders, the more creepier stuff has been happening. Like this guy standing right outside a window.
Gabriel watches the man watching the shop.
Like he's just there. Alright, let's see what the freak we need to do. So we also find out who was behind the murders.
It's Gabriel.
Just freaking open this. Alright, so here it says DJ. This is the first message. So this message was written on the grave of one of the voodoo priestess. She was like the queen, the voodoo queen. I forgot her name already. But they were writing these messages on the side of her tombstone, or she said her crypt. And we went to a voodoo priestess and we're like, do you know what the hell this says? And she translated to us, and it said this: DJ, conclave tonight, bring what cash, meaning it's like a whip that they use in voodoo rituals. So we're like, who the hell is this DJ person? So when we read this one, it says DJ, keep eyes. We don't know what this is, but it says this is a Y. Keep eyes on GB, but this is a U, but do not harm. So there is someone that matches the initials D and J. And that's Dr. John, who is the freaking guy in charge of the Voodoo Museum. Not only that, but his snake tried to kill us when we enter his shop. And then Grace find out that we had like a piece of scale on our face. And when we took it off and we compared it to the scale of the snake that was found in the voodoo murder scene, the scales match identically. So this confirms that this snake was in the voodoo murders. Not only that, but most likely he was himself. All right, so let's get the freak out of here. That's just creepy, this guy right here.
I'm going out.
See ya.
See ya. I have no idea what I did last. So the guy in the freaking guy in the museum, he's probably murdering people. So that's like an eye opener. Oh yeah, we did. Hang on. So there was this guy who was warning us about the conclave. He confirmed that there was a conclave. And he had this tattoo on his chest. However, he died by strangulation. But not like someone choking him. He just was very ill and he just died in the church. Which is kind of scary.
The tracing is of a snake tattoo from Crash's chest.
Crash. He was like very pale and he was like ugh, and he was like dying. And I guess they find out that he kind of betrayed the conclave, so they text him. Where's the body? Oh, the campus security got him. So we gave the professor this diagram of a voodoo ritual, and he did research for us. However, once he told us what it was and what sect it might belong to, when we went back to him to get the details, he died the same way as Crash did. And that was like, looked like someone strangled him, but he was oozing black liquid out of his mouth, which was very scary. Kind of like this. But this guy's heart was ripped out. But he was pale like this. Both of them were pale like that. And this was the diagram that this is the notes he gave us.
Partridge's notes are scribbled on notepad paper. Partridge's notes.
What the hell is orgam badagris? Orgam badagris. So yeah, okay, so the diagram belonged to the Orcris tribe. And he gave us all these details. However, it cost him his life. God. It was very creepy, by the way. The death was very creepy. Ugh. I think the only place to go is... Whoa. Hang on. Let's see if Grace is... I mean, not Grace. What's her name? Okay.
Gabriel can't get.
God, okay. Greedy.
Miss Getty is
Getty.
unavailable, Mr. Knight.
Getty. So someone warned us to get away from Getty. Get away from Getty, the gypsy in the park. And we keep getting like horoscopes of, you know, danger looming and all this other stuff. Like to step away, stop investigating all the other jazz. I wonder if Crash's body is still in the church. Let me see. Let us see if his body is in the church. So I freaking injured my back just by laying down, which is not Crash Bandicoot. Crash, you know his body's gone.
It looks like someone found and moved Crash's body.
That Crash Bandicoot Crash. Man, my back. You know you're freaking hitting that age when you sleep wrong and your back hurts. Oh, and Crash spoke to this drummer, and we find out that the drummers are behind the conclave. That's how they communicate to the conclave, through drums. And every single place that we go to, there's drummers. Every single place. Which is freaking scary. Like every single place has a drummer. So why is it taking so freaking long? So this guy, that was a jeweler, he made the bracelet for us. Or he's going to make the bracelet for us. You see how there's a drummer here?
It's one of those cult drummers.
So they're from a cult. From the conclave. Speak to this guy.
Could I ask you a few questions?
Sure. I'm not too busy at the moment.
So Marie, whatever her name is the Marie.
Have you ever heard of Marie Laveau?
Sure. She's kind of the
Yeah,
patron
you see?
saint of voodoo in New Orleans. Don't know too much about her, but tourists sure get off on all that stuff.
Marie Laveau. Never heard that name. Oh yeah, and there's a secret hoodoo Han 4 or Han Fao. How he says it?
Can you tell me anything about a secret voodoo hound fool?
Han 4.
Are you kidding? Around here? Hope they aren't serving drinks.
Well, if they are, I don't think anyone in his right mind would want one.
The music is so low, I don't know why. And then when you go to some places, the music is really loud. I notice my follower count is not correct. Fix that really quick. Sadly, I lost 2 followers. But it's whatever. Let me fix that really quick. Because I do not have 434. So I was thinking once I reach 450, I might do it in television stream again. And I accidentally lost a VOD for freaking television. My first in television stream. Which sucks. 02. How many days are in February 28? I think 28? 29. Yeah, whatever. Alright. Show update. Hello? Where's the freaking... Okay, there we go. All right, so let's go.
Do you know anything about rider drums?
Ratted drums? Are those some special kind?
I guess. They're African.
Sorry. I don't know much about music.
Does the name Ogun Badagri mean anything to you?
Never heard of it.
Bum, 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 bum.
A sign on the front door of Magentia's home reads, attending a channeling seminar until August 1st.
What?
Posted on the door of the museum is a sign saying, closed today only. This time the door is actually locked.
Yeah, he locked after the snake almost killed us. Some of the puzzles that they had to get a hint. And I was like, oh, this year's 29 leap year. Okay.
Hey, Grace. Here I am.
Hey, Grace.
Really? I forgot you were gone.
Wow.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
We do want her to do research.
Could you do some research for me?
Sure. What?
Break.
I can't think of anything.
Okay.
Want to talk about this?
Does Ogun Badagri mean anything to you?
No. Sorry.
I did not reach the I did not watch the Super Bowl last night, but I sure as hell heard my neighbors screaming at the top of the lungs when things happen. I was like, oh, I guess the Super Bowl was interesting for some. It was really good. They were, yeah, I heard, mind you, my windows are closed, his windows are closed, and I still hear like his friends and him scream like loud. I was like, holy smoke. They're yelling pretty loud. Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras. Did I say Mardi Gras? Mardi Gras? We had to partly go to... Let me see if this works. We don't know what the hell...
I'll be back later.
Don't hurry back on my
Oregon...
account.
Butter grease. What the frick is that? We're gonna write down on the tombstone. I'm gonna say DJ bring Oregon butter whatever. Alright, I gotta wait for this idiot to leave. Was it? Oregon butter grease. Gotta wait for this guy to leave. Anytime now. But yeah, I do suggest people, if you're into Terminator, definitely watch Dark Fate. Definitely watch it. It's actually pretty. I was surprised. I haven't watched Salvation. I haven't watched Genesis. I should watch Genesis and Salvation. Sorry, I'm trying to crack my neck. Alright, now we can write this. Can't crack my neck.
I think I'll leave a message of my own.
Oh, freak. Alright. DJ. Bring. Frick, I forgot the damn. I forgot how to spell it. OGOUN.
Gabriel.
OGOUN. Bada Greece. Ogon. Bada Greece. On.
I think I'll leave a...
Alright. DJ. No. E. BRLIN. OGOUN. Greece.
Sensing that his message
Nope.
isn't quite right, Gabriel rubs it off in frustration.
I don't even know what to say. Or maybe it's bring.
Hartrid.
Bring Dambala. Dambala is snake. Dabalan. Dabala. Alright, let's see that. Let's write that.
I think I'll leave a...
I have no idea what I'm doing, but maybe B R I N oops and G Galaba. Rip.
Sensing that his
Whatever. We don't. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing. Come on, dude. This is the only freaking problem. Finally. Go to the police station. I do have to get up every hour just so that my leg is feeling a lot better from last week. Way better, but now my back freaking hurts. I don't know why. Because I slept wrong. Oh, I felt my bone cracked. If I inhale and exhale like deeply, my back hurts. Put icy hot on it before I go to sleep. If I do this, it hurts.
Hey, mostly. Knight, come on in.
Isn't it mostly, not mostly?
Can I ask you about some stuff?
You're the writer. Ask away.
There's been another murder. A professor at Tulane.
What? What are you talking about?
Just listen. This guy's name is Hartridge. He was a professor in African Studies at Tulane. Yesterday, I went to see him about the Voodoo Murders case. He agreed to do some research for me. He calls me up this morning, tells me he's onto something big. And when I get over...
Whoa, wait. Oh my god. Wait. Oh my god, let me restore it. We didn't even speak to him about Cash's death. Let's restore this. I know it says day 6 here, but I'm trying to recap on what the hell I did. I think we helped him. He said he needs 3 proofs in order to... Oh, he dropped the case because it... You know, it said all cases closed because the voodoo murders were already solved. And they had nothing to do with voodoo. It was just, like, you know, someone attempting to make it look like a voodoo murder.
See ya.
But we know better and we're like, no. It's actually a voodoo murder. You gotta, like, still do the case. And he's like, okay, we could do this. You can do 3 things. I'll go back on the case. We had to tell him about a voodoo cult, show him that there's a murder around, and basically there's a cult. Alright, so let's talk to him. Let's first talk to him about Cash's death, because we didn't do that. So these things are cult drummers. And look, this guy's watching inside the precinct.
Hey, mostly. Knight, I had a feeling you'd show up.
Let's go.
Can I ask you about some stuff?
You're the writer. Ask away.
Alright, let's speak to him about Cash's death.
Crash is dead.
What? What are you talking about? I let him go yesterday.
Yeah, and I watched him die yesterday at St. Louis Cathedral.
At the cathedral? Guess he was trying to get a last-minute A-train ticket, eh? Poor bastard.
I think you should go find the body at the morgue. He was killed by the voodoo cult. Crash said.
Crash said? Did he mention pink elephants, too?
Aren't you going to investigate?
Civilians. Did you actually see someone kill him?
No. Actually, I was with him when he died. Could have been poison, though.
Yeah, well, when they get the body in, they'll do a quick autopsy, standard procedure. If it's anything other than an overdose, I'll get a report. But it won't happen. I know these guys. Lock them up overnight, and they tend to overdo it the next day.
Your professionalism is astonishing. There's been another murder. A professor at Tulane.
Oh, Christ, you're not gonna start this again.
Just listen. This guy's name is Hartridge. He was a professor in African Studies at Tulane. Yesterday, I went to see him about the Voodoo Murders case. He agreed to do some research for me. He calls me up this morning, tells me he's onto something big. And when I get over there, the guy's dead.
You know, you're really getting your ass in a sling over this thing, Knight.
It's not about me. Look, Hartridge's death looked just like Crash's. I'm telling you, they were both murdered. And by the same people who did the voodoo murders.
Did either Crash or this new guy have their hearts ripped out?
No.
Then there's nothing to link either to the voodoo murders, M.O. Besides that, the case is closed, Knight. If the coroner's report asks for a homicide investigation on either of these guys, fine. But it's not going to be related to the voodoo murders case unless we find damn good reason to do so.
But I'm the link to the voodoo murders case, don't you see?
Look, if I were you, I wouldn't repeat that to anyone.
Hmm.
If I weren't an old friend of yours, I might take you seriously and lock you up. As it is, maybe you should start keeping your mouth shut. Not involve other people with this shit. You think it's so dangerous.
He got a point. We shouldn't be like, you know, saying, oh yeah, we know this about the voodoo murder. No, you're gonna get yourself damn killed, you idiot. Shut up.
I have these 2 snake scales. One's from the crime scene at Lake Pontchartrain. The other's from a snake in the Voodoo Museum on Ursulines and Charters.
Is this common? Do they all look alike?
No.
Not at all. They're both constrictor scales, and the coloring is the same. A python's coloring is quite individualistic.
A python?
That's right. Hardly an indigenous snake to Louisiana. Somehow, some way, the Voodoo Museum's python
Somehow.
was at the scene of the Lake Pontchartrain murder.
We know what happened.
Well, I'd call that a lead, all right. Certainly suggests certain lines of inquiry at the museum.
Yeah.
Not bad work, Knight. If we can tie them into this voodoo cult, we just might have something.
There is a cult, man.
Okay, I'll reopen the case. I hate to admit it, but you've done some pretty good detective work here, Knight.
Well, you know what they say. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery.
Well, point taken. Glad I could inspire you. I'll check around the department, but I have a feeling I'm on my own. In fact, I better lock up this office just in case I step on a few toes. Come on.
Yeah. Be careful too. Alright, can you get up? I think that they creepy drummer. Do this thing right into the office. You can't even do anything because you see that GK and shield. That means that's loading.
Now, lay low and let me handle this.
Yeah, fine.
Why am I yawning?
It's getting late. Gabriel decides to go home for the day.
Oh no, now I remember what happens because we did it last week. Oh, I don't want to see this crap again. Definitely don't. So tired. I don't know why I'm tired. Rip.
Damn!
Damn! Dream. It is so low. Was crying. Girl turns into a cheetah. Naked inside a circle. 2 circles. Amulet comes out. Lion and a snake. Then blood goes on the amulet. Drops on the dagger. Dagger turns into 3 snakes. And this is our shop. There's this guy, he gets strangled by a snake. And then someone is hanged by a tree, Monk of TOS. And then we find out it's Gabriel. Or it looks like Gabriel. Day 6. And then the night became as day, a glimpse of nature read his claw, and I couldn't read the sentence. My eyes, man. It's still alive! Who does that? Freaking, oh my god, man.
What is it? What's wrong?
Gabriel?
I see it, Grace. Hold on. There's no one in the shop, and I know there's no one in back. It's okay.
Okay. Gabriel, that thing is still barely alive. How could someone do this?
With a knife, maybe?
God, don't even start. We should call the police.
No. I'll take care of it.
But Gabriel...
I said I'll take care of it. Why don't you go get some coffee?
That's nasty, man.
Before you get back.
They know where you live now.
It's gonna be fine.
Yeah, it was that creep right here.
Now go on.
The guy was looking out that window, man. Later.
Are you sure you don't want to go home? I could close the shop today.
No. I'd rather keep busy. I'll be fine. At least that creepy guy is gone. Ugh. Not that they aren't still watching. Anyway, speaking of keeping busy, we got that book you ordered in this morning. The one on Rada drums.
Oh yeah.
Really? Great.
Really great.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Do you have messages for me?
Nope. None right now.
Could you do some research for me?
Sure. What?
I can't think of anything.
Okay.
Alright, let's read this book on Rada drums. We forget. There's knowing me, I will probably forget. Oh yeah, we found this article.
The newspaper clip. It includes a rough sketch of a pattern found around the body. The sketch is very similar to the
Yeah, so watch
The
here.
newspaper clipping describes a ritualistic murder in Congo Square. It includes a rough sketch of a pattern found around the body. The sketch is very similar to the reconstructed Veve.
So the Veve is the design. It's this that we had the professor look at. And this Veve is made up. So the voodoo, there was multiple voodoo murders, and each part of this Veve was drawn on the ground. And when it was combined, we find out that it belongs to the cult. The cult that is in New Orleans. Let's read this book. Summon, warn, engage, request, inquiry, nouns.
The book contains several pages of Rada drum code.
Oh. Hang on, let's look at that again. Summon, warn, engage, request, inquiry, and nouns. Interesting. Oh my god, sorry I'm yawning so much. I'm like covering my mouth.
Times Picayune, dated the 23rd of June, 1993. Gabriel finds an article about Saint Jean's Eve. It discusses the day's Catholic roots and its adoption by voodoo devotees. In the early to mid-1800s, Saint Jean's Eve was celebrated with elaborate voodoo gatherings at Lake Pontchartrain, Bayou Saint Jean, and other sites outside the city. These days, the day is commemorated commercially in some of the local shops, and a few churches still hold a Saint Jean's Eve Mass. Despite his better judgment, Gabriel reads his horoscope. Today you will either die or your life will change forever.
What?
Sure, why not? It is St. John's Eve. They'll be out tonight for sure.
What?
But where?
Yeah, tonight, but where?
Gabriel!
I see it. Stay back.
What the freak?
It's just an envelope.
I can see that.
To say?
The envelope is unmarked. Gabriel eyes the surreptitiously delivered envelope. There doesn't seem to be anything unusual about it.
Open.
Gabriel opens the envelope and finds a note from Mosley and a small brass key.
What?
It's a note from Mosley. Mosley's note says,
Gabe, I have to go underground with this thing. It runs wide and deep throughout the department and the city board. I'm already being watched. It was suggested I take vacation time, so I am, at least as far as they know. Try to keep out of this. It's too hot for a rookie. Just in case, I'm sending you my office key. You might find some useful things there. P.S. I think this note will look great in the book, don't you? Make sure you save it.
the note is signed, Detective Mosley.
How do we know it's him who sent the note and not someone who's pretending to be him, you know? And it might probably be a trap, you know? Who the freak knows? Oh man. Huh. Let's check our room in case. I'm kind of afraid. Should we go to his office and check? Let's do that. Let me save. Let me freaking save. Day 6. Got Mosley's key. Oh man. Do we get a gun? Is there a
Are
gun
you
in
gonna
his...
be okay here by yourself?
I'll be just fine. Just fix this, okay?
I'm trying, Gracie.
Oh wait, we should talk to her. What am I doing? Before we leave. See what dialogue she has. Come on. Game. Did it die? Come on, you freaking game. Great. Why it does that?
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
So I purposely put the music down because it was loud. Thanks. Marie Laveau is the Voodoo Queen. And where we saw the note, that's where when we saw those coding, that was on her grave. Alright, yes, okay, so we're done. Man, I'm freaking, I don't know why I'm so tired.
Are you gonna be okay here?
About to
by
get some
yourself?
soda.
I'll be just fine. Just
About 12 minutes I'll
What's
drink
this,
some
okay?
soda.
I'm trying, Gracie.
It will knock me awake. I don't drink coffee. The only caffeine I use is soda. The only caffeine I consume is soda. I might get it right now. Let me get soda right now so I can stop freaking yawning. Alright. I'll crank up the music. Alright, be right back. Let me put this. Alright, I'm back, guys. Sorry. Put this music down. Alright, so let's go to Mosley's office and see what we could get. Look at this FMV. My question is, will Gabriel look at himself in the mirror?
You got no business back there now. Move along.
Sorry.
Why he's not letting us in?
Got a second, officer?
What can I do you for?
I'm here to see Detective Mosley.
We don't have a Detective Mosley here.
What? I've seen him all week.
Listen to what I'm saying. We don't have a Detective Mosley on the force.
What?
That might not.
Why they not letting us in?
You got no business back there now. Move along. Sorry.
Gabriel can't do anything with the officer from the front lobby.
What? The drummers are not there. We can't go to his office. That is so weird. Why are they not letting us go to his office? Was all a dream? No.
Hello, Dr. John.
Glad you could return to us, Mr. Knight.
This guy is freaking like.
Professor Hartridge said that in Voodoo, a small ritual coffin is called a Seke Module.
A what?
Professor Hartridge said that
Seki
in
Module.
Voodoo, a small ritual
Hey Quinn, how you doing?
is called a Seke Module.
Let's write that down. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Since we know who this guy is, right? Come to bring the Seke. What is it called? How are you doing?
Professor
How was your
Hartridge
weekend?
said that in Voodoo, a small ritual coffin is called a Seke Module.
Alright, you know what? Before we even do this, let's go here. Cause we wanna know what the hell is in there, right? Now let's speak to this idiot first. Okay, crazy day, but fine. I'm good. I'm okay. I kinda like
Could I ask you
hurt
some
my
more
back.
questions?
Not bad.
Of
Not
course.
like
Also
really
find our
bad. It's just
dialogue
like
stimulating.
slept wrong and now it's like uncomfortable. Seke module. Okay, so hang on. It's time to bring that one. Seke module.
Professor Hartridge said that in Voodoo, a small ritual coffin is called a Seke Module.
Seki module. Okay, so let's see something. Let's see something really quick. Why didn't you tell me? Why, are you gonna come and massage my back or something? Cause you can. It was just as afterwards. It was like around, I don't even know when. Later on in the afternoon, it kind of hurt. You wanna come over? Massage my back right here?
I'm going out.
What you doing this weekend?
See ya.
What you doing this weekend, Quinn? I'm in weekend. Seki module. There's someone to bring Seki module. That will confirm it that that's him. Oh, if I could keep little one out of bar. What did they say about her, by the way? You didn't tell me. Hanging. You have work and science? Ditch them both. Ditch them both. You don't need to do that. See this.
I think I'll leave a message.
Let's say
at my
this.
home.
Let's say this. Okay. They bring Seki module. DJ. Ooh. Bring. How you spell it? M A D O U L Ain't getting no money, you can't come at all. It's okay.
Pleased with his message, Gabriel tosses the breakdown. Now, if only DJ reads it in time.
Oh, so that works. So, the only second module we saw was in Dr. John's place. It was black. So we'll see. Or not. And if he does, that confirms that it's him. Just allergies. Not a lot of meds. Yeah, but what gave her the what the freak gave her the allergic reaction? You feel me? What time is the science fair and what time is the what time you get out of work? Did you come over here like last time? After work? I mean, what? You don't know when the science fair is at? Oh. What the allergic reaction is.
Night, I had a feeling you'd show up.
What the allergic reaction is. I thought you meant you don't know when the science fair is. I was like, how you know there's a science fair? Alright, let's give him the this.
I have these 2 snake scales. One's from the crime scene at Lake Pontchartrain. The other's from a snake in the Voodoo Museum on Ursuline.
Is this
Okay, we can skip this.
that, well, if... Okay. Well, I'll...
This soda wakes me up. It tastes like cilantro. I don't know why. It's because I smell cilantro. Ah. Ah. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna play Maniac Mansion,
Now, lay low and let me handle this.
Zach McCracken,
Yeah, fine.
and Tabooey Park. That's what you're gonna play. Get out at work at 5 p.m. or 6 and I have to. That's it. There is from 4 p.m.
Attention program.
Oh shoot! I forgot to turn on sound effects. Shoot! I forgot to turn on sound effects. Sound effects was off. Sound effects was off this whole freaking time. Oh shoot! I kind of forgot. No worries. Let's just say I want to freaking see you, so I'm making an excuse. So you know, to see you feel me. But What? Yo!
How are you?
Thank you for gifting the sub to Queen of Prey and Draco. I'm good, Gargan. Thank you again, man.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Quinn, I'm gonna. You know what? When you come over here, I'm gonna freaking go. You're gonna log in your account, and we're gonna freaking see the Twitch Prime solution. All right? Feel me? I'm gonna have to teach you how to freaking do Twitch Prime. Feel me? Yo, what's up, Nate? How you doing, man? Oh, that was a mistake. It was supposed to be a ban. Damn. You gotta come here, Twin. I almost call you Twin instead of Coin.
Late. Gabriel decides to go home for the day.
I'm doing good. I am slowly progressing through the game. I'm on day 6. I did see on freaking Universal Hint System there's 10 days. Spoilers, there's 10 days. And I'm like, what the freak? Universal Hint System, you ruined it for me.
Dang.
I don't have your damn sign in. And I don't want your sign in. That's privacy, man. Can't give me your damn passwords and stuff. I trust you. Feel me? You sign in yourself. And I'll show you. What we could do is we could Discord each other and then I'll show you where to go. I already showed you where to go. Let me video chat. I showed you where you go. Feel me? I am playing the DOS version. I am playing the DOS. I'm playing through DOSBox. Oh, it's for freaking Windows 3.1. I didn't know it was for Windows. Haha. Oh shoot. So Elder Scrolls Arena's in here. Face of Fear looks back at me. Oh. Elder Scrolls Arena's in here. Wait, Vendrica, you took freaking Elder Scrolls Anthology? Because
How are you?
I have this here. I have Arena here. Here. Hey, that poor chicken.
What is it? What's wrong?
Nice to meet you.
You did not give me a damn Twitch.
I see it, Grace. Hold on. There's no one in the shop, and I know there's no one in back. It's okay.
Okay? Gabriel, that thing is still barely alive. How could someone do this?
I don't know, a sickle.
With a knife, maybe?
God, don't even start. We should call the police.
No, that
I'll
really cute
take
thing
care of
was.
But Gabriel...
Hey! I said I'll take care of it.
I told you
Why don't you go get some coffee?
Attention.
Thank you for the host, Panda.
You will
Hey, thank you for the host,
You
Gargan.
know where you live now.
It's gonna be fine. Now go on.
Later.
Are you sure you don't want to go home? I could close the shop today.
No. I'd rather keep busy. I'll be fine. At least that creepy guy is gone. Ugh. Not that they aren't still
Damn, my
watching.
bitrate dipped.
Anyway, speaking of keeping busy,
My freaking.
we got that book you ordered in this morning. The one on Rada drums.
Bitrate dipped.
Really? Great.
Really great. My freaking bitrate dipped. Aha! We are horoscopes.
Times Picayune, dated the 23rd of June, 1990.
Hey!
Gabriel finds an article about Saint Jean's Eve.
Okay,
It
get out of
discusses the
here.
day's Catholic roots
Black
and its
Black
adoption
Wolf.
by voodoo devotees. In the early to mid 1800s, Saint Jean's
Be
Eve
quiet
was
and sit your
celebrated
butt
with
down.
elaborate voodoo gatherings at Lake Pontchartrain, Bayou Saint Jean, and other sites outside the city. These days, the day is commemorated commercially in some of the local shops, and a few churches still hold a Saint Jean's Eve Mass.
Jonathan.
Despite his better judgment, Gabriel reads his horoscope.
Jonathan.
Today you will either die or your life will change.
This is a very
forever.
serious game.
Sure, why not? It is St. John's Eve.
This is serious.
Tonight, for sure.
Serious stream.
Where?
Alright? Serious stream. Feel me? Can't make me laugh.
Why so serious?
I have to be serious. Don't oof me. I have to be serious. These freaking sound effects, man.
Hello, my name is Larry.
Oh,
Larry Lapper.
welcome, Larry.
Good
I
coffee.
have two of them.
Hey, boss.
Yeah. I have two of them. I have Larry, and then I have yeah, baby. Exclamation point, yeah. I think it's YEA or yeah, as in.
Not even lucky your
What?
superiors at late night even decided to let you out today.
Oh, they canceled. They canceled. You gotta do it again. I think it's yeah, baby, or yeah, one of those. Yeah, no, I think it's yeah, baby.
Thank you.
I see it. Stay back.
Shh. I think it's yeah, baby. I think. Oh, I think it's yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Oh yeah, like that. Oh my god, I'm gonna. You guys, are you guys gonna do sound effect the whole time, or you gonna just not play the game? Just snake in the shop. No. There's a freaking envelope.
That does.
Go. Relax, man.
It's just an envelope.
I can see that.
Come on, don't bullshit me.
I'm about to turn off sound effects, alright? I'm about to turn off the damn sound effects. What am I gonna do? Turn it all off. Feel me? Then what?
Gabriel opens the envelope and finds a note from Mosley and a small brass key.
These quotes, man. I lost a quote, by the way. Alright, you got the Rada drums. Got the freaking freaks. Got
This is
what else we got? Oh, we got the key from Mosley. You good?
the key is from Mosley. It's a note from
Oh,
Mosley.
we gotta read the note. There.
Mosley's note says,
Gabe, I have to go underground with this thing. It runs wide and deep throughout the department and the city board. I'm already being watched. It was suggested I take vacation time, so I am. At least as far as they know. Try to keep out of this. It's too hot for a rookie. Just in case, I'm sending you my office key. You might find some useful things there.
We can't even get
Here,
in the office.
I think this note will look great in the book, don't you? Make sure you save it.
the note is signed, Detective Mosley.
Oh, maybe we show the note to the freaking desk clerk. Alright, let's go to his office. Let me save. I'm gonna make a sound effect with Quinn. I almost said her real name. With Quinn saying focus. Make a sound effect when Quinn's voice saying. Alright, let's save. We like focus. I can't even do her voice. Her voice is too like.
Are you gonna be okay here by yourself?
I'll be just fine. Just fix this, okay?
I'm trying, Gracie.
There is a voice. There is a. It's Noob. That's his. That's his freaking sound effect. Noob.
Don't bullshit, man.
Excuse me. What you said to me? You sound like that. No, actually, you sound like Minnie Mouse. Your voice is as high as Minnie Mouse. Show this freaking note to this guy.
Mosley might not be too popular around here right now.
They don't let us go to his office.
You got no business back there now. Move along.
Sorry.
Let's wait until this guy's here. So this guy, maybe the freaking dude. Maybe the dude will. We gotta sit down.
The bench is. Gabriel can.
Oh.
Gabriel's not in the mood to sit.
Maybe because this guy comes along, right? Guy comes along.
The building is temperature controlled. The windows stay closed.
Someone will come around. Not a backseater. You remember this part? Maybe the guy will come along, and then, because this guy comes along, he goes and gets lunch. Hey, hey,
Gabriel can.
hey, hey.
Gabriel is standing in the lobby. Gabriel.
Hey, 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 hey.
Gabriel.
Freak.
I think we should talk about what's going on around here, Officer Frick. I don't want to hear it, Mr. Knight. Now do yourself a favor and keep your nose out of here.
Hello. Yeah, hi. I was not saying hey to say for you to say hello.
Got a second, officer?
The same.
What can I do you for?
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm here to see Detective Mosley.
Yeah.
We don't have a Detective Mosley here. What? I've seen him all week.
What do you mean, yeah? That doesn't answer the question.
Saying, we don't have a Detective Mosley on the
What?
force.
What?
About Detective Mosley.
There's no Mosley here. Now get lost.
Oh my god. I'm not falling for that. I'm not falling. I'm not. That's an old school Bart Simpson joke. I heard that from Bart Simpson. I heard that from freaking. Oh no, that's another joke. Oh my god. Aha! I thought it was a joke, like, you know. There's a freaking joke where people go. Is there? Have you seen? Do you know that? What was the freaking joke that Parsons hit to this guy? To Mo. He used to say something like, "Yo, Whipster, how you doing, man?" He goes,
What?
I forgot what he says. I forgot what he says. Wait, what does he say? Like, I forgot. Never mind. I already ruined the damn joke. This is Darkwing Duck. That is a freaking jerkwad. Feel me? How about push him?
Got a forklift?
Damn, was that a fat joke? Chill. Don't make a... Wow.
You got no business back there now. Move along. Sorry.
Aye. Wait. We need to call this idiot. Wait. I'm assuming it's 911.
Hey, Grace. Here I am.
Really? I forgot you were gone.
See more butts. There you go. Yes, Dunkaroos are freaking coming back. That's like my favorite snack.
Hey! But I told you to stop!
Butts, see more butts. Haha! It's like, oh, I wanna tinkle. Ball. Hello?
Gabriel never has figured out how to operate the memory function on this phone.
What the freak? 911 isn't a number? Haha. Let's look at this. Where is... World travel... Why is this in bold? 585-1130. Let's call that 555. What? 555-1130. What other voices he does? The guy who does Darkwing Duck. Oops. Oh my god.
Allô? Qu'est-ce là?
Gabriel?
Gabriel? Je sais pas.
Huh?
Qu'est-ce dit?
Wrong number. Trompé. En erreur, whatever.
Quel idiote.
Whatever. He does Winnie the Pooh and Tigger. He does Winnie the Pooh. You look like freaking Winnie the Pooh. I mean, what? No, actually, you look like Eeyore.
See you later.
You look like
See ya.
freaking Eeyore. Alright, let's go to the graveyard. Not you, Quinn. I'm talking to Gargan. Jeez. Hello, there's no box here. Can you like get out of here? You get out of here. Can you freaking move, man? You're like in the way. Thank you. When is as short as Piglet? Life. That's Quinn. Quinn's height.
Gabriel's coded message is on the wall.
I didn't think it was you. You calling me a noob? Excuse me. You gotta respect me. Feel me? You gotta respect me. Alright. I have a no. Not funny. Freaking laugh. Oh yeah, I'm gonna play this game, by the way. Play this next. Hold on. I gotta wait for these dialogue to go on.
Gabriel, come in.
Why is this open? What the frick?
Hi, Gran.
Hi, Gran.
Why is this open?
Make yourself at home, son.
Hey! But I told you to stop!
Why is this open? Alright, hang on. Break.
Stop it!
You stop it. Okay. Hang on, I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna play this next.
What?
Can you wait? I have this. This is part 1. This is part 1. This is the one we're playing.
Seriously, what the frick?
The back too. And then we are going to be playing this next.
Hello.
This is the Beast Within, the Gabriel Knight mystery. And this one has, this is part 2.
No, God!
What? And it has
Please, no! No!
FMV.
No!
Wait, this game.
No!
Why the hell does it have Gabriel Knight 1 on the back? May I ask? Why it has part 1 in the back? When it's freaking Beast Within. Someone explain that to me. I don't have any box, no big box of it. I just have the joke. And don't freaking say God no. I'm gonna. That's what I play. Point
Can we
and
talk,
click
Gran?
games.
Of course, my boy. How can I help?
Feel me? You better be nice to me. Okay, Grandma's not helping us. We have no new
Well,
we have
Gran, I
no
better
new
get
dialogue with
going.
her.
All right, dear.
Can I even speak English? All right, let's go to the crime scene. Maybe something's there. Oh my god. Ooh. But yeah, once I hit 450, I am going to be playing in television. I'm going to be playing television again. This game came
Hello,
out
Dr. John.
Glad you could return to us, Mr. Knight.
1996. Damn. Yo, Quinn is in the band, you bargain.
Could I ask you some more questions?
Of course. I also find our dialogue stimulating.
That doesn't sound right.
Have you ever heard of Dambala?
Of course. It is one of the law.
Why are you doing that face? What you saw? I know what game Gargan like. He likes Triple R's dice and Leech to Larry 7. He's a huge fan of Leech to Larry game.
Are you sure you don't know anything about Ogun Badakri?
I am afraid I have little else to say about that subject.
Hello, my name is Larry. Larry Laffer.
Get out of here, Larry. Just because I say your name, that doesn't mean anything.
Do you know anything about Rada drums?
There are some against the wall, but I do not play myself.
You don't know anything about a drum code?
I do not believe there is such a thing, Mr. Knight.
Yeah. BS. Alright? The Dambala is a lower. Snake lower. This is the idiot, by the way, who he's behind the voodoo messages. Because they say DJ. Dr. John is DJ for initials. And his freaking snake tried to kill us last time we were in here. And the last code was like DJ keep eyes on GK, Gabriel Knight. But do not harm him.
Gabriel can't hear the street drummer very clearly in this location. The doorway is...
Shoot. Now I'm back to square one. I don't know what the do.
I'll be going.
Walk carefully out there, Mr. Knight.
I don't trust that freaking fool. Okay. Yes. Hey. I got this. When ditched the science fair. Come to Jersey.
Gabriel listens carefully to the drums and opens his radar book to translate.
What?
That seems like too many phrases.
Chill.
That seems like too many.
Shut up.
How are you?
I'm trying to think what the hell this is.
Nice to meet you.
Oh my god, let's freaking exit.
Gabriel listens.
Alright. I'm good, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Call Conclave. See this? Call Conclave. And then he put, let's look at the M, this, U. He did this too. Oh.
Gabriel.
Oh my god, hang on. So they call Conclave. T. You just gotta look for this. M. They know the freaking music, man. Okay, here you go. On Conclave. Shut. Hey Google, stop it. Google freaking spoke to me. Going crazy. Google was like, yeah, blah 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 blah. Oh my god. You get Conclave. And then this one is nothing. And then this one is called Conclave. He did two conclaves. He did this plus plus plus. That's nothing. And then he did keeps calling the conclave. So this guy's calling the conclave over and over again.
Gabriel.
That's all he's doing, calling conclave. Unless he's doing something else. I don't think he is. Yeah, he's calling the conclave. It's the time to end, you fool. This freaking 9:38. Then we got this. He's doing 3 of these. There's nothing. He's telling me to end.
What?
He's calling the conclave. What conclave? Yeah, you see? The M. Yeah, that's all he does. He's calling the conclave. Call conclave.
Can I ask you a few questions?
The drummer does not respond.
Get your boobs out of the way. Oh my god. My god. Alright, so he's calling the conclave. I had a feeling anyways. Get the freak up there, you idiot.
It looks like someone found and moved Crasher's body.
Whoa, this guy has... Oh, let me ask this person.
Hello. What can I do for you, sir?
What the heck are Bane? What? What happened to the guy who used to be here? Hey, haven't I seen you before?
What happened to the guy who used to be here?
The lucky dog guy? I took over his spot.
What the heck are beignets anyway?
Deep fried sweet dough with powdered sugar on top. New Orleans donuts, sir.
Say, haven't I seen you before?
I get around the French Quarter. Used to be at Royal and Conti.
You say you used to be at Royale and Conti?
That's right.
Why don't you go back there?
Nice place.
Alright, come on.
Yeah, I always did pretty well there.
Why'd you leave Royal and Conti?
Well, the guy who used to be here, the lucky dog guy, he was my cousin Ralph. He went off to college, see, and this spot came open.
Oh.
I thought Jackson Square'd be a better gig, you know? Tourists and all.
Okay.
Well, no, actually.
I know what to do. We're gonna send him to police station so that the guy gets distracted, the desk clerk, and then we sneak in. What the freak? Something happened. Just so something has... I got gifted... One of my gifted sub ran out. And why is notifying me that?
Why don't you go back there?
Do you think? I've been kind of torn. Must be the weather. These thick clouds we've had all week. I'm just not seeing the crowds here that I expected.
I definitely think you should go back to Royal and Conti.
Really? I'm glad you think so. I always liked that beat, but I thought I ought to give this a shot.
Oh, absolutely. The grass is always greener.
Exactly. You're right. I'm going back over there today.
Yes! And then he's gonna distract the desk clerk. aka Tigger the cop, aka Winnie the Pooh, aka Darkwing Duck. Yes. You're gonna get distracted. See?
Hey, it's a beignet guy. He's back.
Where?
Yes.
Grab me 3 or 4, would ya?
Forget it, I'm broke.
Rats. You stay put. I'll be back in a minute.
Hey. Yay. Let us save so we don't freaking botch this and get thrown in jail. Come on. Ha. Good old noggin. Pops like donuts.
Gabriel could take that, but it does not look very helpful. Gabriel doesn't see. Gabriel would prefer to touch as little of Mosley's stuff as Gabriel. There's a tracking device in the drawer.
This tracker might come in handy. Not me.
That doesn't seem to work. Gabriel cannot open or close.
Not me. I've seen how Mosley organizes stuff.
Gabriel doesn't want to use the phone. Mosley's desk has more groin on it than on his head.
That's messed up.
Police department memos and other didactic blurbs. A microwave. If Gabriel knows Mosley, it's used exclusively for frozen corn dogs. Mosley's bookcase holds old magazines and binders.
Do we need anything else?
Gabriel could. Mosley's office looks a lot like his room at college.
Okay.
Gabriel would prefer. Gabriel could take.
What is that?
That's funny. That window is a mirror on the other side.
I think all we needed though was a tracking device, to be honest.
Gabriel.
Oh yes, I know what to do. I know what to do. Uh-oh.
Hey, get out of there, you. Sorry, just looking for a restroom.
I know what to do. I know what to do, guys. We're going to put the tracking device.
Glad you could return to us, Mr. Knight.
We're going to put the tracking device in the coffin. And then they'll say the note says bring the Seikei module. And since you know this guy is freaking working for the Conclave, his initials is DJ. Wait, what is this?
It's a signal device for the tracker. It's a That's not the way it works. Gabriel has to leave the signal device somewhere, and the tracker part will locate it. Gabriel slips the signal device into the Seikei module.
Can I assist you, Mr. Knight?
No, just looking.
Yes. And now that we fixed that message, DJ bring a Seikei module, then we know where the secret location is.
I hate to rush you, Mr. Knight, but I am afraid I must close the museum early this evening. This is St. John's Eve, and it's getting on towards dusk. I have things I must do.
I see. No problem. I'll just...
leave. Goodbye, Mr. Knight. May the spirits guard you well tonight.
So I kind of did the puzzle ahead of time. Aha!
Phew, it's humid out there. Made it back though.
Really? I forgot you were gone.
Do you know anything about this?
No, sorry.
So let's use the
Gabriel doesn't need to start the tracker here.
What? Okay, so trying to think. Why did you give us two? Maybe one is for Daddy. Maybe one is for Daddy.
I've got some things I need to do.
Have fun.
Save the game. Alright, I'll save. Put tracker. Whoops. And take a I'm trying to think where we need to go. Not here.
Please select a destination.
69 drugstore. I think we already been here.
Hi.
Uh-huh. What the heck is a freaking Ogon? Whatever the hell that thing says.
Posted on the door of the museum is a sign saying,
Maybe we could put a tracker on the drummer. Check on getting. Operate. You're back, little one. It's up. Alright, no problem. Quinn.
Ms. Getty is unavailable, Mr. Knight.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Gabriel doesn't need to start the tracker here.
Yeah.
That doesn't answer the question.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
My precious boy.
Stop it!
How
What?
wonderful of you to stop by.
I'm doing nothing, man. What?
Can't stay away from you, Gran.
Can't stay away from you, Gran.
Make yourself at home, son.
Alright, you put the tracking device in. I don't know what to do, guys. Do I just sleep? Grandmama. Grandmama. You put this tracker here.
Does this mean anything to you, Gran?
Sorry, no, Gabriel.
Oh, Long Johnson.
That's not the way it works. Gabriel has to leave the signal device somewhere, and the tracker part will locate it.
All right, let's use the tracker on the Rada guy because
Well,
he's.
Gran, I better get going.
See,
All right, dear.
how many bytes you have, by the way, Gargan? A lot of freaking sound effects, man. I bet you low as hell. Low AF. You better wake up too. You better not be spending. Dang, yo! Oh, you only got 49. 49 more sound effects. Rip. I thought you had 58,000. I was like, geez, what the frick? Dang, Quinn has freaking 100. She could do 1,027 sound effects if she wanted to. Dang, yo, Vendrigo has 200, 2,000, no, 294,000. What the freak? Who is sleeping? What? Yeah. It got reapproved. Oh, nice. What happened? You took it off? Draco is the master. He has freaking 294,000. Jesus Christ. That's a lot of sound effects. Maybe we have to put the tracker on the drummer. Maybe we had to put the tracker on the drummer. Man, come over here this weekend. Now!
Does this mean anything to you?
The drummer looks blankly at Gabriel and continues his rhythm.
You said what? You're confusing me. You giving me mixed signals. What? Sometimes maybe what? Can't.
Gabriel,
Ow!
Seriously, what the frick?
That's what I'm saying. Let's listen to this fool. Maybe he does something different. Read my messages too late. I have no freaking idea what you're saying. You're confusing the crap out of me. On Conclave. You're confusing me. Confusing me, woman. It's all he does is call Conclave. Am I going crazy? I gotta play King's Quest 2, by the way, again. I lost a VOD. My question is, should I upload King's Quest 3 even though King's Quest 2 is not completed? I have to beat that game again. I might do that really quick before I even do Gabriel Knight 2 just so I could upload the VOD. Wait, he did something different. Wait, yeah. Oh, he's doing no. Yeah, right here, Con. The freak is he saying? Yeah, all he's doing is calling the Conclave. That's all this guy's doing. Calling the Conclave. Let's see what the other guys are doing. Whoops.
Gabriel cannot hear the street drummer very clearly in this location.
Okay, so I have no idea what I need to do. Oh shit, I have to get up and walk. I'll be right back. Alright. Gargan likes the music. Alright, alright, alright. This music though. Ding 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 ding. Ding ding ding. Ding ding. Bow. Bow, 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 bow. Alright, so what should we do? What should we do? What should we do?
Please select a
Shut up. Mississippi River.
Please select a destination.
Shut up.
Please select a destination.
Do we use it? Do we use it now?
Gabriel doesn't need to start the tracker here.
Oh, Lon Johnson. I'm gonna start the damn tracker. I am stuck, guys. I have no idea where to go. I have no freaking idea where to go. Oh my gosh, shut up. Nope. Keep being the girl. Is that all we supposed to do with the freaking Oh wait. Wait. Maybe we need to give Grace the notes. See what she could think of it. Let's give Grace the notes. If I am freaking, I'm running into like ideas.
I knew you'd miss me, so I came back.
Oh, joy.
Oh, shut up.
Will you do me a favor?
What?
Use your paints to copy this snake tattoo onto my chest.
Now, why on earth would you want me to do that?
It would be a good way for us to get closer. Wow. I'm going to a party tonight, costume, you know? It's a good luck snake. It wards off evil.
I'm going to a party tonight. Costume, you know.
You don't say. I guess you're going with Malia.
Malia!
Yeah, that's right.
And why should I help you out? We don't even like Malia.
I know you feel inferior to Malia, but you know, get over it. Well, if you're jealous about my feelings for her,
Yeah.
all the world loves lovers, don't they?
Well, if you're jealous about my feelings for her.
You know that's not it. I just think, as your friend, that she's trouble.
It's perfectly understandable. I know you have certain feelings for me.
Wow.
Quite naturally.
Me? I would rather be hung by my hair over a bed of scorpions.
Chill!
I know it must be hard having it in your face like this. No chance to avoid hearing about it, seeing it day by day.
Fine, I'll do it. Just shut up. Can we at least go in the back?
Sure.
Sounds like...
Could you say that one more time and pout your lips more?
Chill. Oh man.
What did I say?
All right, let's go. The shirt, please.
You don't know how long I've been waiting for this moment.
Oh my god.
Now.
Oh my god.
Hold still.
Maybe you'd like to tie me up?
Chill.
One more look, and I'm leaving.
Okay,
Freaking-
okay.
Freaking dude, man. Control your damn
Done.
self.
It's just stunning.
Sorry I couldn't make it last longer.
Well, it was about what I expected from you.
Wow. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow.
I don't want that thing on my wrist.
Oh, that thing on my wrist. Wow. Well, we did that.
I'm out of here. Try not to sell out the store while I'm gone.
Good luck.
See ya. She didn't say see ya. I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no freaking idea. What the hell do we do? Maybe we could talk to the freaking drummer. Right now. Maybe he'll listen to us since we have our snake tattoo. Kind of, not really. Acrylic paint tattoo thing.
You know, I know who you are.
The drummer ignored
Can I ask you a few questions?
the
You've already got me, you lucky devil. I'm doing the best I can.
that wouldn't work on.
Push the drummer.
The drummer is unlikely to listen to Gabriel's suggestions about moving.
Does this mean anything to you?
The drummer Gabriel listens carefully to the drums and opens his radar book to translate.
Trying to think. Okay, it says conclave over and over again. Call conclave. Oh wait. Yeah, conclave.
That seems like too many phrases.
Shut
somehow.
up, woman. Someone warned. Engage, request, inquiry, announce. I don't get this. I don't get this, guys. Let me look at universal hint system. Let's look at universal hint system, guys. Gabriel Knight, because I have no idea what I'm doing. All right, day 6. Bookshop. Should I ask Grace to do? On the gateway, you must take apart. Okay, yeah, we already painted the tattoo on the chest. Anything else I need to do in here? Read the newspaper. Open the envelope to contain its contents. We already did that. Now let's go to the police station. Let's see if we forgot anything. Sergeant won't leave. The sergeant came back before Moses. I got to Moses' office. How do I open Moses' door? I'm in. Now what? We got the tracker. Yes, we already did that. We went to the Voodoo Museum. We used this. Yeah, we did that. We already did that. So I did everything I need to do. Now we need to go to interpret the did you interpret the Jackson Park's drummer message? This is what I'm freaking trying to do.
Gabriel, listen.
Unless he's doing something completely different. So he's doing okay. So he does here. Mutt, this one, Mutt, and whatever the hell this is, you, Hong Kong Conclave, and then he does a bunch of other stuff. Oh, there's more, guys. Haha! Shoot! All right. Oh, I did not know there was more pages. Oh my god. Psh. I'm a dingus. I am a dingus. Okay. All right. So call conclave. Let me see. Hang on. Wow. Okay. Call conclave. There's more pages. I didn't know that. U upside down T. Good night. So call conclave tonight. And we got this funky letter. That's at the swamp.
If Gabriel's translation of the drum code is correct, there'll be a conclave tonight in the swamp. That must be the bayou.
I didn't know there was more pages, guys. I was like, why is there an arrow there? It said translate the hint said to translate the message. I knew I need to translate the message, but I was like, all I'm getting is conclave, but I did not know there was other pages. All right, now we got it, guys. Okay. Now I know what it means. Okay, so replace. Okay, so I'm gonna put translated drums. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Right here. We should put on this right here.
There's no way. Gabriel doesn't want to put that on until he finds the ritual. It doesn't look too comfortable.
All right. Let's use the tracker device.
Gabriel pulls out the tracking device, hoping that the Sheki Madule made it to the ritual and that this thing will work.
All right. There's a blip. They must be here with the Seike Madule.
All right, guys. This.
Gabriel feels so turned around. Is this thing working?
Directly below us.
Gabriel can barely focus on the LED. Didn't he just come from that direction?
It's right there. Ha!
When in Rome. Here goes nothing.
Monka TOS! Be topless.
Welcome.
No, that's a guy. Never mind.
Please
That's a guy.
join the other celebrants.
Yes, Dr. John. Brother Eagle.
But first, name the great serpent who crushes all in his coils.
Abala.
Damballa.
You are correct, Brother Crocodile.
Is that a woman or a man?
He's the destroyer of men.
Ogun Badagri.
You are correct, Brother Crocodile. Enjoy yourself well tonight.
It is a girl. What's happening? Put on some clothes, people. Put on some clothes, please. Ah, the chickens! No, 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 no! Don't hurt the chickens. No! Oh my God, Lon Johnson. The chickens, guys. Oh! What? What's going on? Why he took off his mask? Why you took off your damn mask, you noob?
Gabriel!
Malia.
I can smell his blood.
What the frick?
No.
You cannot change your destiny or ours.
Now.
I will find. I will destroy.
This isn't.
Where is your necklace now, witch hunter? Where are your pretty, pretty gems?
What the frick?
Gabriel! Gabriel, wake up!
Ow, my head.
It's about time. I've been trying to wake you for hours. There's no time to lose.
I had another dream.
It wasn't a dream, believe me. Now come on, get dressed.
Wait a minute. I'm starting to remember. Something about Malia.
She's the head priestess of the Voodoo Cartel. They're responsible for the murders. They've been doing it for years.
Yeah.
Malia? Last night she was the leopard. Like in my dreams, Grace.
I know. Those dreams were a warning. Now come on, get dressed.
But last night, Malia changed. She became someone, something else. And then I blacked out, I think. How did I get home?
I followed you last night. I had my doubts about the Gettys. Did you know that they arrived in New Orleans in 1800? Just in time for the voodoo influx. I knew you were going to try to sneak into a ceremony last night, so I followed you. Lucky for you that I did. If you'd been left at the circle last night, I don't know what she would have done to you.
You're wrong. Malia wouldn't hurt me.
Oh my God, shut up.
What about Pixelove?
Totally. They were chanting that last night. That's the name from Gunson's journal. The woman who took the talisman.
Yes. Gabriel, it's your destiny you're facing. You You can't just blunder your way through this or you'll end up dead.
Nah,
Tevin
man,
will
you
be
can't-
after you now.
Can't pass
You
out.
have to call your great uncle in Germany.
Feel me?
Uncle Wolfgang?
Yes. He knows more about this than we do.
Okay, I'll call him. But Malia isn't responsible for those things.
Oh my
Bryce.
God.
It's that spirit, that Loa. It's Tetelo.
Yeah. Possession is convenient that way. Call Wolfgang, Gabriel. I'll be in the shop.
Oh. Four 4909 32433. 4909 324. Right. 4909 324 3333.
Guten Tag, Sie haben Schloss Ritter erreicht?
This is Gabriel Knight. Can I speak to Wolfgang, please?
Ja, Herr Knight. Einen Moment, bitte.
Gabriel, it's so good to hear your voice. I had such a dream last night.
There's a good reason for that, Uncle Wolfgang. We need to talk.
Gabriel fills in Wolfgang on the events of the previous evening.
Ah, it is even worse than I thought.
You bet it is. We have to talk about what I'm supposed to do.
Just ask him what this is.
What can you tell me about Schattenjägers?
Yes, of course. I sometimes forget how little you know of the family, Gabriel. I never understood how Heinz could allow his sons to remain ignorant. But now is not the time for that discussion. Schattenjäger is really two words in English, Gabriel. Schatten means shadow, and Jäger means hunter.
Shadow Hunter?
Yes, shadow hunter.
Tell me more about Schattenjägers.
We Ritters have been Schattenjägers for many centuries. No one is sure when it began or how, but we have records of ancestors as early as the 13th century fulfilling this role. Some believe that the role was given us when... But such fantasies cannot be of use to you at the moment, Gabriel.
No. Please continue.
Tell me more about Schattenjägers.
Most people are completely blind to the fact that evil does exist. It is out of vogue at the present, but I tell you, shadows of darkness, spirits, vampires, witches, demons, these things are real. It is to their advantage that the world has become so scientific, so cynical.
Interesting.
But we know they exist, Gabriel, and we hunt them.
How do we hunt them? And why?
Why? Because it is our duty. We are the ones who know, Gabriel. As for harm, that is something you will have to learn. But it is not easily explained over the phone.
Tell me more about Schattenjägers.
We can talk more about that later, Gabriel. For now, you know enough.
Oh, chill.
Does the name Ogun Badakri mean anything to you?
It is a voodoo Loa, is it not?
Yes, a particularly nasty one, so I understand. Have you come across anything about it in your research?
He seems to be feared by most voodoo groups. I haven't come across very much specific information.
Have you ever heard of Damballa?
Damballa is a snake. He is a Loa, a voodoo god.
Yes, he's one of the primary Loa of the Gedi tribe.
I see. Good work. That information might prove useful.
I've heard rumors of a secret hound fool here in New Orleans.
Yeah, I am sure they have a temple there, and probably a very elaborate one. You should not go near it, though. Not alone.
Do you know anything about Rada drums?
Rada drums? You mean ceremonial drums?
Yes. The Gedi tribe uses drummers around the French Quarter as relay messengers to keep track of their business.
Those drums have a ceremonial use, too. It would be useful to know their code, Gabriel.
I had Grace find some information on them.
That's my boy.
Do you know anything about Marie Laveau?
No, I'm afraid not.
Okay, so he does not know what it was.
Do you know anything about snakes?
I have not studied the subject. I have an intense dislike for them.
What can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
I'm afraid I've never heard of it.
Tell me about Tetelo.
Well, from your description of the ritual last night, I'd say that Gunther's mistress, Tetelo, is now the primary Loa for the Gede tribe. It seems she still controls them by possessing her female descendants and speaking through them. Do you remember in Gunther's journal he said that Tetelo was possessed by her father's Loa during the killings in Charleston?
Oh, yes, yeah.
This sounds similar, but Tetelo has obviously become a much more powerful Loa than her father ever was. Probably because of the added power of the talisman.
Let's talk about the talisman.
I myself have only seen it in old sketches and paintings, and in my dreams. It was in the family for centuries before Tetelo took it. It is believed to be as old as the role of Schattenjäger itself. The talisman has genuine power. I don't know how or why, but it is so. The Schattenjäger swore to use the power for good, never for evil. For defense, not offense. Since it fell into Tetlo's hands, I'm afraid to think what the power has been used for, or what it will be used for in the future. With the talisman, Tetlo has all the power and we none. The only possible way to fight her is to regain the talisman. Then we will at least be on more equal footing.
Tell me about yourself.
I hope there will be time for that later, Gabriel, after this is all over. For now, we must deal with the matter at hand.
Okay.
How can we regain the talisman?
We've been searching for the talisman for years, ever since we lost it. It's a terrible thing to know that something powerful that was entrusted to us is in the wrong hands. The talisman is probably buried with Tetlo's remains. That's what gives her lore so much power.
How would we find Tetelo's remains?
Ha! We have pondered that question a long time, Leoritas. There are two probabilities. The first is that her remains are with the tribe at their current location. The other is that the remains were returned to a sacred place near the tribe's original homeland. We've tried to locate Tetlo's African homeland, but Gunther says so little in his journal about her tribe, and slaving records are practically non-existent. Also, Tetlo's tribe was utterly destroyed in its African form in the late 17th century. There was nothing like a census in Africa then. As for the other idea, we had no clue as to where Tetlo's people went after fleeing Charleston. Until now.
Let's discuss the possible African homeland.
All right.
Have you learned anything that might help us locate it?
I spoke with the Professor Hartridge, unfortunately for him. He thinks the tribe's name was Agri, and that they lived near the Fon tribe in what is now called the People's Republic of Benin.
That is incredible, Gabriel. I must go research this new information in my library right now.
Wait, what should I do?
Stay low. If you get a chance, you might look into the possibilities that Tetlo's remains are somewhere in New Orleans. But don't try to broach their private areas without my assistance, Gabriel. You will make a fine shotjäger, but only if you're not dead.
Sure, I'll wait.
What?
Bye then, Gabriel. And remember, if you need a place of safety, come to Schloss Ritter.
Goodbye, Uncle Wolfgang.
So that's a lot of information. We need to look for Tatello's remains. Okay. Let me save. If this says day 7. Oh, up here. Come on. Day 7. Looking for Tatello remains. I'm gonna put like this then. Looking for Tatello's, using freaking WoW lingo, remains. Freaking WoW speak right there. What's LF? That's what I should put. That. So I'm gonna put looking for. Got that wild talk. LFR means, in World of Warcraft, LFR means looking for raid. So since it doesn't fit, I'm gonna put LF, Tatello's remains. Alright, let's talk to Grace.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Any messages?
Do you have messages for me?
Nope. None right now.
Could you do some research for me?
Sure. What?
Ah, shoot.
I can't think of anything.
Okay.
Alright, Alright, let's read the paper. We're on day 7, there's 3 more days.
Times Picayune, dated June 24th, 1993. There's nothing about the voodoo murders case in the papers today. Gabriel finds a humorous tidbit under the Life is Stranger Than Fiction column. Apparently, there were reports of ghosts in the Bayou Saint-Jean last night. Various people called the newspaper with stories about hearing strange noises and seeing weird lights over the swamp. Some folks claim it's the ghost of Marie Laveau. The paper relates it to similar delusions that crop up every Halloween. Gabriel's horoscope today reads,
Bad luck. You're dead.
wise is the warrior who knows when to fight and when to get the hell out of dodge.
God help me, I'm actually starting to listen to this guy.
Alright, so let's check.
I'm going out for a bit.
Be careful.
my question is, why did Gabriel took off his damn mask? Goes until further notice.
Posted on the door of the museum is a sign saying, closed until further notice.
Ooh, I should have remembered the place.
The signal device and anything else of interest in the bayou is no doubt long since gone.
Damn. Damn. Ooh, let's go visit our grandma. Hopefully she's okay. No answer from the...
No one answers Gran's front door, but a note sticking from the mail slot bears Gabriel's name. The note is from Gran and says that she's taken her short trip out of town on Grace's advice. Good old Grace.
Oh, nice, nice. So she's safe. Woo! We thought she was gonna get kidnapped by these freaking cycles. We could go to the rider drummer. Oh, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna interpret his message. I'm gonna interpret his message. That's what we're going to do. Alright. See the drummers here. It's okay, so he's still here.
Gabriel listens carefully to the drums and opens his radar book to translate.
Another message. Wait, warn. Wait. Grace. Wait. WT. Okay, warn. 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 Warning. The warning. Like warn. Keeps putting down the warn all the time. He's not writing anything else. Yeah. He keeps writing warning. Cause look, I could tell. Okay, so we look at the beginning, right? It says M, right? And the next one is the W. And then the next one is this letter. So when we translate them, Hang on. So if we translate them, so he says warn, and then let's see if this says anything. No, he keeps saying warn. WTT. W cross M. No, because it's W cross today. Then there's tonight. Then there's 2 of those. He just keeps saying warn. There's no noon. There's no this. Yeah. He just keeps saying warn. Because you could tell what message says what. The first one start with this, right? And then you look for the next letter, which is an H. And it says W, HW, cross M. HW cross M. That means warn. They just keep saying warn. Because there is no W's. And there's no some of these. But none of these too. He just keeps saying warn. Maybe he's like Warren Conclave. No, not even.
Can I ask?
Yeah, he's saying warn. Should we go to the Getty Estate? Ooh, this might be risky. I'm gonna probably die.
Excuse me, Officer Frick?
Whatever it is, no. Now get out of here before I have you arrested for disturbing the peace.
Chill, man.
You got no business back there now. Move along.
He's not even gonna let us go.
Sorry.
Okay. Alright. What the freak do we do, guys? Let's go to the convention stand. It's the only place I could think of. It was like a little notch. Maybe we could use that.
The knothole is part of the paneling. There's a knothole.
May I help you, my child?
I'd like to make a confession.
All right, if it will make you feel better.
I've had impure thoughts about a woman I met.
Impure thoughts? You mean thoughts of sexual relations?
Chill!
You could say that, but worse than what you mean.
Worse? You mean extreme sexual relations?
Yikes.
Well, not involving animals or anything.
Oh, well, I see. Perhaps we should just leave it at that. Pray for forgiveness and say 10 rosaries. Is there anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Shh. Goodbye, then. Peace go with you.
Music is very loud.
Gabriel cannot see a way to use that on the knothole.
Not cool.
Gabriel cannot see a way to use that on the knothole.
Why is there a knothole?
Gabriel.
Get out of here. Get out of here. I have no idea what I'm doing. I do have 5 minutes left because I'm gonna call it a night. But I will be streaming this game again on Tuesday. I mean Thursday. Wednesday. Jesus Christ, I can't even think. I'll be streaming tomorrow, but tomorrow's gonna be CGI. I'm gonna be working on the living room of my short movie, which is based off Zach McCracken's room in Zach McCracken and the Alien Mindbenders. However, I'm taking the room and I'm converting it into 3D, and I am also making it in the same style as Day of the Tentacle. So if that sparks your interest, be sure to tune in tomorrow. I think after I finish that room, I have about... I gotta finish light and texture of a couple of scenes. And I might do that after the living room. After I light and texture the living room. I do have a forest scene to do. And I think... I think that's about it for backgrounds. I do have to do the Oval Office, which I'm doing offline. Finishing up the lobby. Once I'm done with the lobby, then I'll work on the Oval Office. But I'm doing those offline, since I only do CGI once a week. Let's speak to this guy. But I'm definitely going to continue this game on Wednesday.
Could I ask you a few questions?
Sure. I'm not too busy at the moment.
But I might play King's Quest 2 after I beat this game, just so I could put up the VOD. Again, I've played Queen's Quest 1 through 7. No, 6. No, 1 through 7. And I beat them all, but I lost the VOD of King's Quest 2. Like a huge portion of it. I have a couple of other VODs for King's Quest 2, but they were broken in pieces, and I don't know what the hell happened in between them. And if I upload that, the freaking people who watch the video are not gonna know what
The Dixieland drugstore is locked and barred.
what ooh, message.
Gabriel's coded messages on the wall.
Still there. Let's go to the
The marble and granite tombs are quite heavy.
Can we push it?
The marble.
And then once I beat Gabriel Knight, King's Quest 2 again, then I'm gonna do that again. I'll play Gabriel Knight 2, which is The Beast Within. It's a FMV video, so if you like Phantasmagoria, that's the same style. Damn it, I'm stuck, guys. Okay, so I might have to call it for now. Do stick around because I wanna ooh, there's a button here. Wait, I do stream every Monday through Thursday starting at 8 p.m. and I end at 11 p.m. on Monday, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and on 10 on Tuesdays. I have a Discord which I hang out offline, and I have a Twitter which you can follow to find out news about me or the stream. And I have a YouTube where I upload my past podcasts. I might call it now. Yeah, it's 11 o'clock. I'm gonna call it now. I'm gonna say right here. See right here. Just stick around. Let me see if I could host anyone really quick. Let me just see. Hopefully someone's playing a point and click game, because I like to toss you guys over to someone else who's playing that. There's a button there. You saw that? That's pretty interesting. I'll go from down to up. Oh, Papaya's playing full throttle. I host her. I will host her. She's the only one that's playing point and click game that I could see. Yeah, I'll toss you guys over to her. But thank you again. Thank you all guys for all those subs that you know, the resubscriptions and the gifted subs. I really do appreciate that. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate that immensely. And I hope to see you guys, if not tomorrow for the CGI, on Wednesday for some more Gabriel Knight. Yeah.